Welcome to the back 40 feet, and I'm out here in the back 40 getting ready to plant potatoes. So it is 6 weeks before the last frost, and that is a really great time to get the potatoes started. Really, you should try to get those going anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks before your last frost date. So I have seed potatoes that I saved from last year that I'm going to plant. So I have red potatoes. I have what's called purple Viking, so the inside and the outside are purple, and then I have Yukon Gold, which are sort of your gold butter type potatoes. I don't really bother with the all-purpose russet potatoes. They don't really taste that much different between here and the store. And, when you're trying to limit your space in your 40 feet, you just need to really kind of go for those gourmet type things or specialty plants that you're not going to be able to find in the store. So that's why I have those three types of potatoes. So I'm going to be planting them in full sun, which they like. And I'm going to be using some grow bags. So let's go check out the setup. So these are my seed potatoes from last year. So if I zoom in here, you can see that they've already sprouted because you have some light coming in through the windows. If you don't have light coming in through the windows and you've been saving your seed potatoes, you can always take them out of the dark and put them someplace with some sunshine a week or two before you plant. So here are my purple potatoes. I have some red potatoes that have also sprouted. These look like German butterballs. And here you can see I got a lot of sprout. So in looking at these potatoes, let me grab one of these. This is a pretty good size one, so I could also cut this one in half. If I did that, I would want to cut it in half and then let the ends dry for about a day or two before I put it into the ground. But for some of these smaller potatoes, it's not sprouted. So here you can see that even though this is a really tiny potato, it's already sprouted. When I put them into the ground, even though these kind of look like roots, they're not. The roots are the tuber of the potato. That's what a potato is. What you're seeing coming out of here is the sprouts of the plant. So when I do plant these, they're going to be planted upright so that this is what's going to come out of the dirt. So I do have a fair amount of seed potatoes. For today, I'm going to plant about half of those into a grow bag. So I'm planting my potatoes. I'm going to use what's called grow bags. They're fabric bags. And what's great about these is that, if you're planting potatoes into the ground, you need to constantly sort of hill up the soil as they get taller, and they can take a lot of space up in your yard. So by using the grow bags, all I'd keep doing is throughout the growing season is add soil to the bags. And then it still stays nice and contained within the size of the grow bags and not take up my 40 feet. So another nice thing about these is harvesting. So once it's time to harvest the potatoes, I don't have to even worry about how deep to go with a shovel. I don't even need a shovel. All I have to do is dump out the grow bag onto a sifting screen, and there's my potatoes. Easy peasy. So that's why I use grow bags. I know that there are some bags that have now come out that almost have like a trap door in the bottom that you can harvest the potatoes as you want them. I haven't tried them. I'd be interested to see what people think about them. Sounds like a interesting idea, but I have these. Okay, so this is what I need to get going on my potatoes. I have my grow bags, my potatoes, and my organic dirt. So if we come over here a little closer to these bags, these are fabric bags. They're about a foot tall and 3 feet in diameter. This one's 2 feet in diameter, so I have two 2-footers and one 3-footer, and this is what the potato is going to go into. Okay, so what I have done with my grow bags is I have folded them down in half. So here you can see the lip. And by doing that, I've now made a shallow pot, basically. But then as these grow, I'll just be able to lift up the fabric as the plants grow. And in here, I've got about 2 inches of dirt that's nicely broken up. So here I've taken the purple potatoes and I've nestled them into the dirt, evenly spaced, with the shoots coming off of them straight up. And here, if I zoom in real close, you can see that there's actually leaves already starting to form on these shoots. So now I'm going to just give it a nice light coating of dirt over and see how we look from there. And there we have it. It's all covered up with dirt. Now it just looks like a pot of dirt. Real exciting. But those are my potatoes. So I'll be doing 2 more bags just like that. And tag them up and call it a day.